Hey guys,
Hey
welcome back to
guys,
the Phoenix Podcast. I'm Brandon McDevitt.
I'm Tiffany Piper.
And I'm Santa Couch. Today, we're not only going to be talking about Kanye, but a million other topic ideas, wherever I'm going to go.
Not
It's
only
just
will
pretty
we be
much
talking
us
about
having a
Kanye.
conversation, and you guys get to have a people into it.
So, I just mentioned, what's up with Kanye? I am not understanding. The slogan is simply YES, yes. That's his slogan. That's his whole
That was
campaign.
Ye.
Not keep America great, make America great, anything like that.
No,
No,
I thought it was Ye. Wasn't it Ye?
nope, it's yes.
Right?
We will do the research.
Yeah, you Google it. It's yes.
I mean, did I just leave? Hold on.
No, your face just froze. No,
That's
froze.
strange. That is very strange. What in the world? Am I,
Hackers.
Roger, am I coming in clear? Am
You're
I
coming
good?
in clear. Yeah, you're fine.
Awesome. All right. So, Savannah, you got any more beef with Kanye besides his slogan?
The fact that he's running, because if you look at his family's life, what's up with us having reality TV stars?
Kanye West, yes. He
Oh
says
yeah, keeping
West
up
told
with
Forbes his campaign slogan will be Kanye West, yes, and that he is running under the birthday party because when we win, it's everybody's birthday party. He's got a point there. I'll admit he does have a point.
He's also coming out with a song
It's
for the
Kanye West.
campaign, which I
Vote
thought
for
was
me.
smart. Like if I was
As you
Kanye,
know,
I'd
I'll
do
be
that.
run the country. That's my freestyle right there.
His new trademark is West Day Ever instead of Best. Yes.
Well, here's the thing. Many people might not know. He's bipolar now. He had it in 2018. It was,
Wait, you
affirmed
mean
in 2019. Bipolar, yeah. And he would have this phase where he's like kind of Kanye crazy. You know what I'm saying?
you
So
want that as
he's
okay?
probably not going to run. He's probably not going to be able to be in there with an underlying health condition of bipolar. It was funny. You remember the Musk and Kanye picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Elon Musk is like the only person that's like been like, I 100% support you, and
No, not anymore. He retracted that.
he said not anymore.
He
Wait,
retracted
People that are saying go.
so there was a picture and it was
supporting him.
Kanye and he said, running for president. Musk tweeted out, I 100% support.
Yeah.
Week or so goes by, he retracts his statement, and someone like added him. I don't know what the term is. I don't know. Tweeted him saying, why'd you retract the statement? And he goes, me and him may have more different opinions than thought. I was like, that's my boy. That's my boy. I knew he couldn't be that brain dead.
Yeah. Honestly, it was like
Not
really
even like Kanye.
like, but maybe he's just sad, and that's his way of being happy. I don't know, because like the satellites, and all that. But
Yeah.
I really Kanye, I don't understand because his family's lifestyle is going to have to change if he becomes a president, and even once
Even the Kardashians.
I don't understand what's up with all these reality TV stars becoming presidents. I think it's 100% ridiculous. And I want someone who knows what they're doing and has the power, and the understanding on what it's like to control a country.
Lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we have not the Donald Trump.
Have you not listened to
And
Power by
I
Kanye West?
control of the street, but
Man,
like
do
run.
all this power. Clock's ticking. I just count the hours, bro. He can run a country. He knows power.
I'm,
He just rips other people's songs off.
But when you look at his wife's lifestyle and her family and his lifestyle, it's not presidential. That does not scream to me, hey, I want that girl's multi-million-dollar company to be the face of the presidency and the face of the White House. It's not something that I would want in a president. When you look back at past presidents, personally, Obama, he stood for a lot, and he was really trying to help the people who didn't have a lot in our country. And of course, these are all political opinions, and don't
Yeah, we're gonna get roasted in the comments.
force it on you or anything. I just think that it's interesting to sit back and observe. As someone who can't vote, I have no say in this. So my opinion, just if you don't disagree with it, just let it fly by. But I just find it really interesting that Donald Trump is trying to point out Biden's age and his health. And I think that makes me really sad when I see commercials like that. And I think it's really a stab in the back. But if Donald Trump isn't that young himself either. So I don't really understand why he's like pointing out his age. And I'm like, dude, you're like 5 years
Yeah,
old. You're 5 years
he's
young.
got to be quite.
And you look alive. Quite frankly, I don't know if you ever gotten out of the sun, dude, because it's not natural. But
That is surprising. Trump's 74. Oh my God. And Biden's 77.
yeah.
See your difference, boys.
Well,
It's quite the jump. It's Pelosi's 80. Bernie Sanders 78. What are these old heads doing? Stop it. Maybe Kanye isn't that bad of a runner. Get these old heads out. Kanye's weird, man. I don't rock Kanye. He rips other people's music off. He does make good music, but he did great in the 2010s. Kind of fell off.
If we have a national emergency and someone's calling him like, Mr. President, what do you want us to do? And he's smoking a doogie and is not thinking straight. I don't want that in my president.
What do you mean?
I know you live in California for a reason.
I agree with that.
I know you live in California for a reason.
I don't like Kenny, my boy.
I'm not saying it's bad.
I gotta say,
it does affect your.
What future presidents need to think about is they need to look at how everything is going on like today with our pandemic and all, and how they would react to it. Because if they can't survive a pandemic like this, I know this is like the worst, like this is a complete extreme, but if a president can't somehow try or attempt to cause some sort of get some peace in this, then you don't need to attempt to run for president, because you're not going to be able to be a leader to you need to be able to be a leader and to be able to help everyone calm down and not
Kanye could just release a new song and everybody calm down
all the time.
It's like, if everybody stays in the house, I'll drop a new album. That's his theory. If everybody, before it all hit up, before we had that lockdown, because I'll drop an album if everybody stays inside.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna stay inside. Maybe Kendrick Lamar would be more fitted. I'll definitely vote Kendrick. If you're gonna listen to Kendrick. Musk, I would, but he's not from America, and that sucks.
Not seem like anything that he wants to do.
It's from South Africa.
No,
what are you gonna do?
I don't know him, but like.
Would you vote for Elon?
I would vote for him.
Oh yeah, I would.
I know he's never gonna run. I know that's not.
Yeah.
He's not allowed. He was not born in America.
Yeah, didn't they almost not let Obama run for president because they thought he was?
Yeah, they thought he was born from Kenya.
Born in another country.
Kenya, yeah. I was looking at pictures. It kind of looks like it. Apparently, if it wasn't him, I don't know.
Wait, I'm so confused. He has residency in America, so technically he can.
Yeah, you have to have citizenship.
Yeah.
Like born.
Not have citizenship yet? You don't have to have American.
No, you have to be born in the United States.
All right, he could run for president, but after his citizenship, you have to like live for like 20 years in America or something along that line.
I'm pretty sure you have to just be born in America and live here for a certain amount of time. So you already lost with the born in America.
Yeah.
Quite a bummer.
What?
He's like 50.
Well, also,
you not know your Constitution?
And now you can't be a president here if you were not birthed here?
Yeah, that's been like that for 242 years. Is that how long we've been alive? And you're just learning about this. We've gone through middle school social studies.
No one's ever said that you
I'm
have.
pretty sure. Then how do I know it? If I had the same teacher.
Have to reside here, like have citizenship in America, because you can get that if you were not born here.
Yeah, all right. Here, I googled it so that we hear it word for word.
Just the facts.
No person except a natural-born citizen or a citizen of the United States at the time of adoption of this Constitution shall be eligible to the office of president. Neither shall any person be eligible to that office who shall not have obtained the age of 35 years and have been in 14 years a resident.
Here's an old book for you. Got a Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel?
I don't say anything about America. You buy the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence and a little nifty booklet. Yeah, so quite depressing that Musk cannot run. But for some reason, Musk is awake. What?
He was born in Kenya.
No. They were thought Obama was born in Kenya. I believe so. They thought, no, Elon's born from South Africa, Pretoria, South Africa. It was actually a pretty cool place. Really beautiful there. Except for the poverty, you know.
If you type in Elon Musk, the second thing that comes up is Elon Musk for president. I wonder if you can force someone to run for president.
No, sadly you can't because of the judicial branch. We can't just vote somebody into the office if they don't want it.
Anything's possible.
Except for George Washington. George Washington actually didn't want to be the president of the United States. He was actually forced into being the president.
His middle name is
Not a fact. He was forced. So, yeah, quite the leader. Quite humble, probably.
And I gotta say, I think he's pretty wise in his decision that after 4 years of running of being president, that he decided that no, I forgot exactly what he said word for word, but he pretty much said no man should be in power of such a large country for for much longer than that.
Putin, if you're hearing this, we love you. You keep on running Russia for as long as you can. How long has he been in office? Had to be like more than 16 years.
Who?
Oh my gosh. Putin, the president or leader of Russia. What's his Vladimir Putin? Sorry, Mr. Putin, or I don't know what to call you. Sorry, American scum. I'm just giving up to the Russians right now. Sorry, put me in the gulag. You're just mean. He kicked on the wrong seat.
At the time, he was probably pointing more towards. Times are different now.
Do you think Putin should still be running?
Oh, no.
No, okay.
They should have a change of leader, and they should be able to vote in their leader. But
yeah,
in America, that's like a right.
Yeah.
You have the right to vote in someone different every 4 years. It's a right that.
Why would you give away control freely? Why? I
don't think it was freely.
No, I'm saying.
I think they were put under rule.
No, I'm saying Russia. Why would you give away the right to vote?
Because Vladimir.
That's what I'm saying. I'm being sarcastic. God.
I'm just trying to be on Russia's side here. Don't need them to come at me later.
We're fed up with being taken control of. So our country was built on freedom because they're like, we're tired of.
You want them to revolt?
I'm really fed up with it. I'm tired of being ruled. So I'm going to create this land where everyone's free. Everyone can do what they want. That was kind of the basis and the basic necessities of what they wanted to have when building this country. Russia, on the other hand, no,
It's actually tea tax
Why
or
would we give
tax for
away?
paper. And we're just like,
Why
that's
would we give
stupid.
away freedom?
Like, through the freaking tea.
Or when I can just keep it, like that's. Sorry,
Which
I'm
There's a lot of
also,
regulation too, so it's just easier to give everyone free rides.
also with that in mind, it makes me think about like the first amendments that were put in place. In a way, I don't think they should be changed at all, because these amendments, one, they have history behind on why they were put there, and they had good reason on why they put them in place. Yes, some people may not agree with all of them, and that's going to happen. We're human beings. We're never going to agree on something.
Thomas Edison spent days and nights and hours and months and years working on it for it to just be tore up and for it to be corrected. What it says is correct. Maybe it didn't always stand that way, and maybe it didn't always mean what it meant, but now we know that it means these rights are for everyone. Literally, it makes me so mad when people want to rip apart our history. And would you like?
Because they're racist.
Would you like to sit for the next 5 years working on this one document to bring freedom to everyone who goes into your country?
Yeah. To be honest, they're not gods. You know what I mean?
It's so crazy to think that people would want to tear something up that meant so much to our country at the time, and spend so much time on. It's like Elon Musk. If somebody was like, I don't like what Tesla stands for, so now that I'm the CEO and Elon's dead, I'm just gonna rip up everything that he ever created, destroy all of it, build them up, everything like that. Like that's exactly the way. Like if Edison found out that we even like thought about replacing what he wrote, I feel like he would be furious. Maybe he wasn't the best person, but he wrote it.
Yeah.
I know what he wrote.
And like, knowing Hamilton and all the people who like tried to back up the Constitution and stuff, trying to take away some of those amendments, like that's taking away what the people who are trying to back up the Constitution. That's just taking, because from what I remember, they were supposed to write like, there was like 4 to 5 people supposed to write 5 paragraphs each. And these people wrote about 88 or more paragraphs on why we should have that.
Like 10 or so, like basically like convincing arguments. And instead of writing 10, they wrote 88. And they spent so much longer than they should have. And
they're supposed to write 25.
25, you're right.
5 for each.
Yeah. And Alexander he wrote most of them. Somebody
like 50 of like 50.
Yeah. And I mean, it just goes to show you that these guys were passionate about what they were doing. And not all the stuff they did was great. I'm not going to admit that first and foremost. But those times were different. And what was right back then is a lot different from what's right now. So people see the history of these presidents and big influencers of our beginnings. And they're like, oh, well, he slept with everyone and their sister. And, and it's just like, okay, but you have to understand that was okay then. So
you have to understand back then that didn't matter, and also it makes you also think, when you look at someone, you can always look in the bad in everyone. You can look in the bad in every single person, but in a way it's not helping you. If you're so busy looking at the bad in someone, you're gonna miss the good that they do, and the good that they could do, and the good that they could have done or could do, but they weren't able to because everyone was too busy looking in the horrible, wrong, and stuff, that you miss what little good that they were able to do.
We built the statues for what they did for the country, not what they did to be like a mean person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we built for.
We didn't build it because they were bad people. We built it because they were helping for a greater cause.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do? You can't destroy everything.
Here's a fun history fact. So, all right. So when the Titanic was beginning to sink, the chef found out, like one of the chefs on the Titanic, oh, we're sinking, and I work on this boat.
That's what he said. We're sinking.
No.
He said, "Oh, we're sinking." All right, guess we'll die.
It's okay though. No. So they gave all the lifeboats and life vests to the passengers first. So when he found that out, he was like, "Dang, that sucks." He started drinking, like,
I would have done the same.
like all this alcohol, like straight out of the bottle. But alcohol has such a low freezing point that when he jumped into the freezing cold waters, he didn't freeze. And so basically, alcohol like keeps your like your the how to say this? It keeps your veins open and like warm, kind of in a way, so that when they freeze, they start to shrink smaller and smaller because less and less blood is flowing through it. And so when he had alcohol in him, it kind of warmed him up, as they say, and kept him from freezing because he had so much alcohol in his blood. And he was able to stay alive because he drank so much. And that is from Hitler Took Cocaine and Lennon Lost His Brain by Giles Miller.
Okay, so if there were Titanic could have been easier if there was more alcohol.
If more people
No.
drank themselves almost to death, they would have survived.
Good point. Drink yourself almost to death, almost, not too much,
Almost.
and then almost die, almost.
So
And he would.
he eventually did get in a lifeboat because so like
Imagine he got eaten by a shark. Dang it.
no, it's freezing water. Sharks weren't able to survive it. And so
Arctic sharks.
one of his like friends, I think it was another coach chef or waiter or something like that. I think they had a couple extra like things. They were rushing people off, you know. So one of the workers was able to get on. He's like, "Hey, that's my friend. You're still alive, dude." So they pulled him into the boat after he was rejected like 4 times, and then one guy finally recognized him. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Titanic was a disaster because oh yeah, it's not gonna sink. Let's not put as many safe boats on it. Good idea.
Well, you have to understand that when you have a big vessel like such, and this is the first time that they're having like spend a day on water with like 500 to I don't know how many people are on it. I should know that number, but a ton of other people.
First,
It's really cool. It's like really rich, and it's this big attraction now, and that it's new to America, and they've spent so much time developing it. When you see this big thing, like how can you be like, I don't want to get on it, you know? Like I'm sure some people were scared of it.
Yeah, but they didn't even even if it did sink, we can save you.
But
they were underprepared.
Like, oh, we have lifeboats and stuff, but you have to understand.
The biggest ship.
It's like,
and they didn't have enough boats.
You gotta understand. That was the first time that they had a cruise ship of that size made of those those materials in that way.
Yeah, so you don't even know if the dang thing works.
But Brandon, that's the rich saw it as, hey, this is an elite opportunity that I'm one of the few people that can pay for it. I'm going to take that trip and I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Because it's such a luxurious vacation that only so few could afford at the time. So it's like, why would you not go on it? This is once in a while.
There was also third class. There was, it wasn't all
third class, yes.
You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure they made bank regardless.
As a way to travel to America.
Yeah, but they're like, hey, we drove it around the harbor a couple times. Let's get on it, you know? And I'm sure they did some tests, but I don't think they expected anything to go wrong because back then it's kind of like, it'll work out.
Yeah, that was just
we'll survive.
Stupidest thing ever.
We'll just all drink ourselves
idea.
almost to death.
We'll just wing it. We'll wing it. We don't need enough boats. We don't need that much. Because, it's unsinkable. Good idea. So no one ever. Even the Death Star had more escape pods, I mean.
You never got to use them, though.
Even they got it right, and it's not real.
Because it's a movie. You have to learn from it, but okay.
I'm just saying, you had one shot and it sunk.
Not taking away my shot.
They had one shot. They had one.
Had
They
one
had one
job.
shot, and they ended up getting blown up. So Death Star kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying for the Titanic, had one job. Don't let it sink.
A,
And it sinks. How brain dead are you?
chances of them running into an iceberg were really low, and they saw it and decided to dodge. Like they were going to dodge it, they couldn't dodge it in time. You have to understand that it didn't look as big as it was because you have iceberg this big on top, but
yeah, and at the bottom is huge.
It's freaking massive, you know. So it's just kind of like
Yep.
they didn't see it, and the likelihood of them running into a glacier was slim to none for the captain on 24/7.
How did they know it was slim to none? Did they do a little scout run?
No, but
How did they know there was like? Why did they even take the shot of them hitting an iceberg?
it's not a
Why
shot.
did they risk
This is like the early 1900s. This
You guys
isn't
like that, I'm
early
sorry.
2000. This is
Like, did they know there was icebergs they're gonna run into? Like there was a chance you're gonna be.
Icebergs going through icy water, correct? But the whole thing is, hey, we have multiple captains on this ship so that they can rotate their turns. Nobody's gonna be sleepy or anything like that. You're not gonna have to worry about somebody getting droopy eyes or something like that. The whole idea is.
Was there a disclaimer on the?
We're able to dodge the entire thing.
that was before disclaimer.
They see it and it's like this big, and as you get closer to it, you realize, hey, why is that so big? And then as you get closer to it, you can see further under the water because if you're so far back, you can't see, what's under.
Yeah.
So as they got closer to it, they realized how big it was under the water and tried to dodge it. That's how it started sinking, only from the front underneath. That's why it filled up so fast because it was already underwater.
That's unfortunate.
Yes. The likelihood of that happening was very slim to none. So the thing that had happened was unfortunate. But
Yeah. Any
Did
final
you run
thoughts?
into the iceberg? Yeah. Final thoughts. Have lifeboats.
We should talk about Russian spies.
Russian spies next.
Yes, I just read a book on it. The same guy, Giles Milton.
And China spies. Because TikTok
Icebergs.
banning.
I guess my final thought is icebergs are bigger than what they look like.
Mm-hmm.
They're like catfishing.
There won't be any iceberg.
You'll be all right. Next thing you know, whoa, that was bigger than what I thought.
Yeah, for the kids who are watching this, there probably won't be any icebergs because they'll be melted.
Honestly.
You won't have to worry about icebergs.
Dad, what's an iceberg?
Oh
my gosh. That'd be hilarious.
Dang.
You want to close it out there?
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. That was fun.
Yeah.
Glad. But just remember, if
you made it to
sinking,
Quite the twist.
put yourself away. I do not encourage.
Tornado icebergs.
Yeah. Well, if you made it to this point, welcome to the club. Not many of you actually do.
I don't think anyone has yet.
Comment on what you thought, please.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, tell us what you thought. Kanye for president. What are your thoughts? And we'll see you in the next one.
Anyone, if you can.
Yeah.